Hello, I'm Liz Moscrop, MD of GearUp TV. We're here tonight at the Royal Aeronautical Society at the first edition of Time to Rethink Business Aviation. We're going to talk to organiser Tim Wood, aviation lawyer Aoife O'Sullivan, founder of the jet business Steve Bassano, and last but by no means least, consultant Richard Coe. So why not come inside and see who's here?
So tonight we are putting on an event where we're pulling together all of the different associations from across business aviation, and we are looking to rethink business aviation. Some of the highlights on the agenda tonight, we're going to be looking at ill-suited regulation and where the next generation are coming from mainly. We've got a great selection of speakers from across industry to come and talk.
I've decided to participate in this evening's event because it's an interesting group and a cross-section of the corporate aviation sector. It's not any representing the manufacturers, the operators, the sales agents, or anything like that. So we're trying to re-look from different angles, out-of-the-box thinking of maybe what the issues are surrounding our industry today. And it's another way to just look maybe from the outside of the aquarium in, because sometimes we get too laser focused on things and don't see outside past our peripheral vision. Technology is changing so quickly in every industry, and corporate aviation is obviously no different. I think, over the last 10, 20 years, there's been a lot of innovation in the cockpit. I think some of that innovation actually really has a detrimental effect on values, residual values of airplanes, and it hurts people who own airplanes. So innovation is not necessarily good all the time just for the sake of innovation. But I think that the airplane market is sort of slowed down with how much more you can do to improve the efficiency, the speed, the operating environment and things like that. And I think we're looking at possibly a whole new era coming out in the future to almost be, not in a long range kind of a flying right now, but maybe in the more localized flying, maybe to have a more of a Jetsons kind of environment evolving slowly but surely.
I'm a big supporter of the Royal Aeronautical Society. I think they do great work. Very proud to be a member of it. This particular event I was very keen on, to be honest, because a lot of these conferences and seminars propose problems and debate issues, but it's actually quite rare that you get ones that propose solutions or invite solutions. So I'm very interested to see what happens tonight and the ideas that come out of it. I'd like to see us as an industry make it easier for people to access into business and corporate aviation. And there are so many different ways we can do that. There's a lot of ways we could work as an industry to just give these people the long-term exclusive access to an aircraft, allow them to get on with the business that they're very good at, that probably has nothing to do with aviation, and then we take it on as our responsibility.
We've seen a stagnant decade, falling aircraft deliveries, falling prices, increasing amount of inventory for sale, basically a hugely oversupplied market with very few new users coming into the industry. So what we've got to look to do is work out how to take the industry to a much bigger market, whether that comes through products or whether that comes through technology in terms of better distribution of inventory. And I think that the industry has to rethink that for itself. I think that the macroeconomic picture is not particularly encouraging. We've got some global growth, the economic factors are important, but what's crucial for the industry is to work out how it can become more efficient.
It's really good to see how many of the great and the good of the British business aviation community have gathered here tonight. Hats off to the Royal Aeronautical Society for doing such a great event. Here at GearUp TV, we're honoured and proud to be part of it. Thank you very much for having us along.
If you want to find out any more about the Royal Aeronautical Society, please visit www.aerosociety.com.